Welcome back to Tungal College online classes. Hello students, how are you all? In last class you learned types of covalent bonds based on type of overlapping, and you learned hybridization and types of hybridization. In that first type you learned sp hybridization. Today we have the continuation topic of types of hybridization. The second one is sp2 hybridization. And before going to start this sp2 hybridization, so an important point is in examination you will get the question like explain the hybridization of BeCl2 molecule, or you will get explain the hybridization of CH4 molecule. So they will ask the molecules, so you should focus on the hybridization of molecules. So type of hybridization, example, what is example molecule taking, so how do you apply the hybridization concept to that molecule, you have to learn. And one more important point is in the hybridization when I am writing I am following two steps. The first step is hybridization, the second step is overlapping. So this is very simple. If you understand for one molecule, the remaining molecules same concept is the same, but different types of hybridizations you will get. So only two steps involved. One is hybridization, the second one is overlapping. So listen carefully one by one. If you understand for one or two molecules very easily, then automatically you will get remaining molecules you are able to do yourself. So listen carefully. sp2 hybridization. But sp2 hybridization is intermixing of one s orbital and two p orbitals. Intermixing of one s orbital, two p orbitals is called as sp2 hybridization, or simply in other words it involves intermixing of one s orbital, two p orbitals resulting in the formation of three sp2 hybridized orbitals. So what is the sentence is I am taking this is one s orbital, this is one s orbital, and I am taking two p orbitals. This is one and this is another. So this is p orbital and it is another p orbital. P orbital, this is another p orbital. So intermixing of one s orbital, two p orbital. So resulting in the formation of how many number of new hybrid orbitals are formed? I already said one, and this is second one, this is third one. Total number of orbitals are intermixing. How many? Three are intermixing. One s orbital, two p orbitals. Total number intermixing how many? Three. How many you get here? Three newly formed hybrid orbitals you get. So this is the first one, and this is the second one, and this is the third one. Three we will get. How many orbitals are intermixed? That many number of orbitals we will get. Clear? And this is one sp2 hybridized orbital, this is another sp2 hybridized, and this is another sp2 hybridized orbital. So this is the first one. So what is the statement? We have to write it. What is the statement? Intermixing of one s orbital, two p orbital, resulting in the formation of three sp2 hybridized orbitals. This is the first point. Total for each hybridization you have 4 points. This is the first point. Write it. Intermixing of, it involves, first one is it involves intermixing of one s orbital, and two p orbitals, resulting in the formation of how many? 1, 2, 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals. sp2 hybrid orbital, hybridized orbital. This is the point number one. Point number two, percentage of s character and percentage of p character. So sp2 hybrid orbitals have so total how many? 1, 2, 3 orbitals is there. So 3 orbital total percentage we have to take 100. 100 by 3 you will get for each case is 33.33%. In this case s orbital is 33.33%, we are taking sp2 hybridization. In this case, s percentage is 33.33 and each p is 33.33. So that 2 p orbitals you will get 66.66. This one is 33.33. The percent sp2 hybrid orbital have 33.33 percentage of s character. 33.33 percentage of s character, and each p orbital is 33.33. Total is 66.6 percent of p character, and 66.6 percentage of p character. 66.6 percentage of p character. This is the second point. So third point. What is the third point? Previous case I said the third point is bond angle. So third point is bond angle. Fourth point is shape of the hybrid orbitals. The first point is what is the hybridization. The second point is percentage of s character and p character. Previous also the same. sp hybridization also explained the same thing. And previous further also you will give the same sentences, same pattern we have to. So you are able to do yourself also. If you understand for one molecule, you are able to do yourself for remaining things. So that these points are common for every hybridization. So this is the first point. This is the second point. Third point is what? Bond angle. Bond angle in the sense angle between the any two hybrid orbitals. The angle between any two hybrid orbitals, this case, this bond angle is 120 degrees. The bond angle between any two hybrid orbitals is 120 degrees. That is the point. The bond angle between any two hybrid orbitals. The bond angle between any two sp2 hybrid orbitals is 120 degrees. This is the point number 3. Point number 4. What is the point number 4? Shape of the molecule. So this is a trigonal planar. If the molecule contains sp2 hybridization, the shape of the molecule is a trigonal planar. The shape of the molecule is trigonal planar. The shape of the molecule is trigonal planar. So this is just information regarding the sp2 hybridization. These 4 points are common for every hybridization. Now let us discuss sp2 hybridization by taking an example. I am taking an example BCl3 molecule. I took an example BCl3 molecule. Here we have two steps. The step 1 is hybridization. The step 2 is overlapping. So first we will discuss about step 1. The step 1 is hybridization. The step 1 is hybridization. So take the central atom and write its electronic configuration. So I took the central atom boron. Its atomic number is 5. Write its electronic configuration. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. Here you can write the electron configuration with orbital diagrams. So 1, 2 electrons is there. Here is 3 p orbitals. So I wrote electron. This electron configuration is called as a ground state electronic configuration. Ground state electronic configuration. This one. Then excite the one electron from 2s orbital to 2p orbital, because here is 3 chlorines will be there. We have to make the bonds with 3 chlorines. So we require 3 single electrons. This electron is jumping from 2s orbital to 2p orbital. Then what is electronic configuration we are going to get? Here is boron is 5. Electron configuration is 1s2. This electron is jumped here. Remaining what we have to write? 2s1, because one electron went there. Then this electron configuration is 2p. 1 become 2p. Because one electron jumped from 2s orbital to 2p orbital. Then write electronic configuration for this also, orbital diagram. So only one electron is here. Here we have 1, this is the 2. So this is this electronic configuration is called as excited state. Excited state electronic configuration. Right, so ground state electronic configuration converted into excited state. Clear? I think you got what I mean is this electron jump to here. You'll get only one electron remaining here. Here is 2 electrons, 1, 2. So write the what is orbitals there with single electrons. So this is the one s orbital, this is the one p orbital, this is the another p orbital. One s orbital, 2 p orbitals. One s orbital intermixed with 2 p orbitals. S orbital, 3 p orbitals all together intermixed with each other. So how many orbitals are intermixed? 1, 2, 3 orbitals are intermixed. 3 orbitals are intermixed. How many number of sp2 hybrid orbitals are formed? 1s, 2p. sp2 how many will get? 3. Because how many number of hybrid orbitals are intermixed, that many number of, how many number of pure atomic orbitals are intermixed, that many number of hybrid orbitals are formed. 1, 2, 3 is mixed, you will get here is 3. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. So this is one sp2, this is another sp2, this is another sp2. 1, 2, 3 are intermixed, we will get 1, 2, 3 hybrid orbitals. This is the step number 1. This is the step 1. Step 2. Step 2, overlapping. Step 2, overlapping. So here is 3. Step 2, we have to take chlorine. Overlapping takes place between chlorine orbitals and boron hybrid orbitals. Step 2, chlorines we have to take. So we took so far we discussed about central atom. Now we have to take chlorine atoms. Chlorine atomic number is 7, right? Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. It is 17 electrons. So write its orbital diagrams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is one single electron is there. This is present in the, this is a p orbital. So one single electron present in the p orbital. One single orbital we got p orbital. Then how many chlorines we have? 3 chlorines. For the 3 chlorines we have to write same electronic configuration. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Remains in this configuration remains same. And here also we have 2 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a free p orbital. So one more vacant p orbital we got. One more p orbital is there. This is one more p orbital we have. And the third chlorine, chlorine number 3, 17, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. For this case also you can write orbital diagrams. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here one more p orbital is there with single electron. So one more p orbital is there, one single electron. This is another p orbital. So total p orbital with single electrons how many we got? 1, 2, 3 we got. So here how many sp2 hybrid orbitals are? 1, 2, 3. So all will be overlap. Now we can write I am taking, this is the central atom. Boron present at the center, we can keep it as a center. I am keeping. This is sp2, this is sp2, this is sp2. And I am taking a p orbital from this orbital from chlorine. This is the chlorine orbital. This is from p orbital. P orbital of chlorine. This is sp2 orbital of boron. This is from chlorine. One I took. There are 3 is there. I am taking another one is here. This is a p orbital of whom? Cl. This is the p orbital of Cl. And one more is there. One more is there. This one. So take this one also. This is a p orbital of chlorine. So all these are overlapping. Overlapping in the sense of partial merging of these 2 orbitals at end on end fashion. As a result, what is the structure we can expect? So what is the structure is this is center remains same, 1, 2, 3 remains same at the center, and this is overlap. These 2 overlapped. This overlapping I am showing like this. So this is the overlapping. Clear? And these 2 overlap. These 2, this is the overlap region, isn't it? These 2 overlap. Isn't it? These 2 overlap. So this is a sp2 hybridized orbital. This is p orbital. sp2 hybridized orbital of boron and p orbital of chlorine is overlapped, and these two, this is also sp2 hybridized, this is p orbital. This is a sp2 hybridized, this is p orbital, overlapping. So between the, this is the boron, this is from chlorine. So how the structure is formed is a boron I'm writing at the center, boron I'm writing at the center. This is the first chlorine, so one chlorine, and this is the second chlorine, this is the third chlorine. So between them a bond is formed. So we'll get a BCl3 molecule. So BCl3 molecule, the bond angle is how much? In the angle between any two chlorines will be taken as a 120 degrees. The bond angle is 120 degrees. This molecule shape look like what? Trigonal planar. So the shape of the molecule is trigonal planar. The shape of the molecule is trigonal planar. This is a hybridization for sp2. This is hybridization of hybridization for a BaCl3 molecule. That this is the category of sp2 hybridization. So this is very simple. First we have to write hybridization concept. First we have to write electronic configuration, excited state we have to write. Then how many orbitals will be there? We have to intermix them. You will get number of hybrid orbitals. Then these hybrid orbitals we have to overlap with other element is there. With the other element we have to overlap. Like that element electronic configurations also we have to write, and we have to do overlapping. Finally this structure will get this structure. As according to this structure we have to write the structure of BCl3, boron at the center. This is these are sp2 hybrid orbitals from boron, and these p orbitals from chlorine. So chlorine capital make the bonds between them. So we got BCl3. The bond angle is 120 degrees and the shape of the molecule is trigonal planar. So this concept is very simple. If you understand the concept for one molecule, remaining molecules concepts also will be the same. This is a sp2 hybridization, and example is BCl3 molecule. Next one is sp3 hybridization. It involves intermixing of one s orbital and 3 p orbitals, resulting in the formation of 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. It involves intermixing of one s orbital and this is 3 p orbitals, resulting in the formation of 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. I will take an example. This is s orbital. This is s orbital, and it will intermix with 3 p orbitals. I took 3. The total number of orbitals are intermixed. How many will be there? 4 is intermixed. So 4 orbitals are intermixed, resulting in the formation of how many hybrid orbitals? 4. So this is the one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. This is the fourth one. So one s orbital, 3 p orbitals. Total how many? 4. We must get 4 sp3 hybridized orbital. So this is a sp3 hybridized. This is sp3, this is another one, and this is another sp3 hybridized orbitals. This is the point number 1. What is the point? It involves intermixing of 1s 3 p orbitals, resulting in the formation of 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. Write the same sentence. It involves intermixing of one s orbital, and 3 p orbitals. 1 s orbitals and 3 p orbitals, resulting in the formation of 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. Resulting in the formation of 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. This is the first statement. Statement number 2, what I said. So after this one, the next statement is percentage of s character and percentage of p character. So total we have 4 orbitals. 1 s orbital, 3 p orbital, total we have to 4. So 100% we have to divide by the 4. We will get how much? 25% of s, and each p orbital is 25. Total p orbitals we have is 3. 3 into 25, 75%. So p is 75%, s is 25%. the percentage sp3 hybrid orbitals have sp3 hybrid orbitals have 25% of s character, 25% of s character and 75% of p character. 25% of s character and 75% of p character. This is the second point. Then what is the third point we can expect? The third point is bond angle. The angle we have to find out. The angle between any two sp2 hybrid orbitals is 109 degrees 28 minutes. So write the same sentence. The angle between any two sp3 hybrid orbitals is 109 degrees 28 minutes. This is the point number 3. Then what is the point number 4 regarding this shape of the molecule? Any molecule which have a sp3 hybridization, the shape of the molecule is tetrahedral. The shape of the molecule is tetrahedral. So same sentence. The shape of the molecule is a tetrahedral. The molecule to sp3 hybridization, the shape is a tetrahedral. These are the 4 points relating to the sp3 hybridization. Now let us discuss the sp3 hybridization by taking an example. I am taking example 1, CH4 molecule. I am taking CH4 molecule. So here we have two steps. Step 1 is what? Hybridization. The step 1 is hybridization. Step 2 is overlapping. These are common points. Then in the step 1 what we have to do? We have to take a central atom. First we have to take a central atom. Take it out. Central atom, write atomic number is 6. Write it electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Write orbital diagram for it. 1, 2, and for this case also 1 and 2. 1 and this is the 2. This configuration is called as what? Ground state. Ground state electronic configuration. It is a ground state electronic configuration. Already we know very well. Now we have to take excited state. Here is 2 electrons is there. 1 electron will be jumped to the p orbital. So we have 4 hydrogens is there. We have to make 4 bonds. We have to make 4 single electrons. So 1 electron will be get jumped to here. Then electronic configuration of carbon after jumping electron from 2s2 to the 2p. Then configuration is 1s2, 2s1, isn't it? This is 2s1. This will become 2p3. So 1 electron will be jumped here. This 1 will be added here. This is 2s1. This will become 2p3. Then for this case also write orbital diagrams. 1, 2. Sorry. This is only 1 electron. 1, 2, this is the 3. This is the electronic configuration. This electronic configuration is called as what? What is electronic configuration? Excited state. Excited state electronic configuration. This is the excited state electronic configuration. So after this what we have to do? Then we have to take orbitals. How many is there? 1 s orbital. S orbital. How many p orbitals we have? 1, 2, 3 p orbitals. 1, 2, 3. So we have to, what we have to do? We have to intermix them. These are the pure atomic orbitals. We have to intermix them. How many are intermixing? 1, 2, 3, 4. How 4 intermixed? How many will get? 4. So this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one, and this is the fourth one. Isn't it? This one is what? sp3. This is what? sp3. sp3. This is also a sp3 hybrid orbitals. So 4 is intermixed, will get 4 hybrid orbitals. So this is a first step, hybridization. Then what the next one we have to do? Second step, overlapping. Second step, overlapping. overlapping. So in overlapping, first what we have to do, what is other elements, other atoms we have, this already we applied for the central atom, remaining atom we have to, remaining atoms what we have is hydrogen, take them. So how many hydrogens? 4 hydrogen, its configuration is what? 1s1. So only one s orbital is there, its orbital diagram is like this, only one electron. So it has only one s orbital. Then there are 4 hydrogens, 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4 is there. For each case you can write, I am writing orbital diagram also beside of it. And this is 1 s1, it has one orbital diagram. This also 1 s1, it also 1 s1. Orbital diagrams, each one has a s orbital. Clear? This is from hydrogen. These are s orbital. I am representing this one. This is s orbital. This s orbital of this hydrogen. So 4 hydrogens, 4 s orbital. Then we have what we have to overlapping between sp3 hybridized 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals with 4 s orbitals of hydrogen. Then I am taking this as the middle. This one I wrote here. This one I wrote here. This is what? sp2. This is what? sp2, sp2. This is also sp2. Sorry. This is sp3. This is sp3. This is sp3, and it is also a sp3. sp3. All are sp3. Then we have to take what? This one. Hydrogens we have to place. This one hydrogen from this s orbital from one hydrogen. This s orbital from one hydrogen. Then we have to take a second s orbital. And we have to take a third s orbital here. And we have to take a fourth s orbital here. So I took s orbitals. Then what we have to do? Overlapping. Overlapping between this s orbital and this sp3 hybridized orbital. Here also overlapping. These two overlap. These two overlap. After overlapping, what is the structure we can expect here is like this. Then we have to do overlapping like this. Overlapping is done. So this is the overlapped zone, this is the overlapped region, and this is the overlapped region, isn't it? So here is these are from what? S orbitals of hydrogen. S orbitals of hydrogen. These are the sp3 hybridized orbitals of from carbon. This is sp3 and it is also a sp3. Then what is the structure? Middle we have to keep what? Carbon. Carbon at the middle. Isn't it? There are 4 hydrogens. This is the first hydrogen. So first hydrogen. This is the second hydrogen from this direction. This bond is a third hydrogen, and this bond is fourth hydrogen. So the angle between any 2 hydrogens will be taken as how much? 109 degrees, 28 minutes. This shape is called as a tetrahedral. The shape of the molecule is tetrahedral. This is sp3 hybridization for CH4 molecule. First step is hybridization. We have to take central atom and we have to write a ground state configuration, excited state configuration according to how many number of bonds we required. And we have to do overlapping between sp3 hybridized orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. Overlapping. After overlapping, this structure we got. Based on this, this is the one bond, this is the second bond, this is the third bond, this is the fourth bond. We make the 4 bonds with carbon, 4 hydrogens with 1 carbon, 4 bonds is formed. Then angle between any 2 carbons, any 2 hydrogens is 109 degrees, 28 minutes. The shape of the molecule is tetrahedral. This is sp3 hybridization of CH4 molecule. Example 2 for sp3 hybridization. Example 2. So I am taking example ammonia molecule NaH3. Right. Step 1 we have to write. What is the step 1? Hybridization. Step 1 is hybridization. Then hybridization step what we have to do? First we have to take central atom nitrogen, isn't it? Its atomic number is 7. Write electron configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Then it is ground state. Ground state electronic configuration. Then It's right after this is the ground first energy level, these are the second energy level valence shell. So take orbital diagram for them. 1 2 1 2 3 electrons is there. Now this case you no need to write excited state electronic configuration, because there are 3 hydrogens is there, here is 3 single electrons is there, to make the bonding these electrons is enough. So no need to do excitation, exceptional case I am talking there. So here is no need to do excitation of electrons from 2s to 2p, because 3 single electrons is there sufficient for bonding with the hydrogen. So no need to excitation. This is the one. Then we have to take, this is the s orbital, this is the p orbital, this is the p orbital, this is the p orbital. All these p orbitals are intermixed. After all these p orbitals intermixed, how many? 1 2 3 4. 4 is intermixed, how many will get? 4 sp3 hybridized orbital. 1 2 3 4. This is a sp3, this is sp3, this is sp3, and this is another sp3. Clear? Now coming to the second step, overlapping. Second step is overlapping. Second step is overlapping. Overlapping, how many hydrogens is there? 3 hydrogens. This is the first hydrogen, 1s1. So its orbital s orbital. Second hydrogen, 1s1. Its s orbital. Third hydrogen, 1s1. Its s orbital. Even you can write the box also, 1 electrons we have to fill. These are the orbital boxes. Then we have to do overlapping. They take these three orbitals. They take this sp3 orbitals in the center, like this. 1 2 3 4, isn't it? So these are sp3 hybrid orbitals of whom? Nitrogen. This is the central atom nitrogen, sp3 hybrid orbital of nitrogen. So there are 3 p orbitals. So I am taking this is one p orbital, sorry, there are 3 s orbitals. This is one s orbital, and this is another s orbital, and this is another s orbital. Now you got it. What about this orbital? This orbital here is 2 electrons is there. Na? These electrons will occupy in this orbital. So these electrons are not involved in the bonding, so that we are calling it as a lone pair of electrons. Between these two bond is formed. This is sp3 hybrid of nitrogen. This is the s orbital of hydrogen. Between them bond is formed. These two overlap. They will form the bond. Now coming to the bond formation. Right? So this is overlapping. Partial. These two will be partial merging. So here is one bond. These two will be partial merging. Here is one bond. These two will partial merging. Here is one bond. So this is a sp3 hybridized orbital of nitrogen. This is s orbital. This is sp3. This is s. This is sp3. This is sp3. This is s. Here is the lone pair of electrons is present. Now what is the structure of molecule formed in this case is nitrogen at the center. I am writing here nitrogen at the center. Nitrogen at the center. This is one hydrogen bond. This is the first hydrogen. This is the second hydrogen. And this is the third hydrogen. One lone pair will be present here. One lone pair. And previously I said whenever the molecule have sp3 hybridization, what is the shape? Tetrahedral. What is the shape we have to take? Tetrahedral. But in this case, due to presence of lone pair, here is lone pair is present. Due to presence of lone pair bond pair repulsions will operate. Bond pair repel, lone pair repel, and lone pair will be only one lone pair is there. So lone pair bond pair repulsions is there, bond pair repulsions is there. Due to the repulsions, if the molecule contains 109 degree, if the molecule has tetrahedral, the bond angle is 109 degrees 28 minutes we have. 109 degrees 28 minutes. The bond angle is reduced to 107 degrees. Why it is so? The bond angle is reduced to 107 only, because repulsions between lone pairs and bond pairs. Due to repulsions of these bond pairs, lone pair, bond pairs, bond angle is reduces. The bond angle will be taken as 107 degrees only. So if the sp3 hybridization, the shape of the molecule is tetrahedral, but bond angle is changes, automatically the shape also is going to get changes. The shape of the molecule is pyramidal, trigonal, pyramidal. Simply the shape of the ammonia molecule is pyramidal. So this is sp3 hybridization for NH3 molecule. So first we have to write hybridization step. No need to do excitation state, because 3 hydrogens is there, 3 electrons is already is there, no need to do excitation. So we have to mix all these s orbitals, 3 p orbitals, will get 4 sp3 hybridized orbital. These 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals we have to overlap with 3 hydrogens. So we will get the structure will be like this is a sp3 hybridization of ammonia molecule.